Tonight on the Disney Sunday Movie.
My father was a dreamer. He died in a crazy exploit.
Could you change things?
Exactly 7:30 tomorrow morning. It'll be the right opening in time.
Time.
I came back to stop you from making that flight.
You have to leave in exactly 10.5 hours.
I want you to come with me.
Peter Coyote, Huckleberry Fox, and Art Carney star in Time Flyer.
It's the ultimate form of travel.
Hello, my name is Michael Eisner, and welcome to the Disney Sunday Movie. This mystical contraption is one of the stars in tonight's movie, Time Flyer. It transports a young boy back through time to meet his grandfather, a proud and heroic flying ace. The result is an adventure that will hit you over the heart. So fasten your seatbelt and let's take off on a mystical journey. No, Mickey, you can't go. We need you here. Minnie needs you. Pluto needs you. Chip and Dale needs you. The Disney family needs you.
Wasn't that last week's knock?
We changed it, remember?
Oh. Sure you weren't followed?
Nope, not me. Hi, Henry.
Jonathan, you can't stay too long today because I'm working on something very important.
Is it something Grandpa Max invented?
Yep. It's something Max invented.
What is it?
Just something your grandfather never got a chance to build.
Can I see it? When will you show it to me?
Never mind that. I've got a surprise for you. Come here, watch this. Look at this.
Wow.
It's for you. But you gotta finish it. You paint it right, and it'll be the blue yonder.
Lights out, sweetheart.
Just 10 more minutes.
Just that 10 minutes to go. Come on, pilot. Under the covers.
I haven't been down there in some time now.
Wow.
Before I lived here, some bootlegger by the name of Finch owned the house. Used to hide all his hooch down here. The race to fly across the Atlantic. One of man's greatest challenges. A lot of men died trying, Jonathan. None gets on Coley, the best the French had. They took off from Paris on an east to west attempt. They were never heard from again.
Hey, the American Legion. You told me about that one.
I was there. Langley Field, right near here. The overloaded plane went down on the West Pond right after takeoff. The two pilots, Davis and Worcester, were killed instantly. To cross the Atlantic took more than just a good plane. Took a great man. Lucky Lindy, 21st of May, 1927. The world will never forget that day. Jonathan. Max made his try just 4 days earlier. It was his biggest dream to make it across the Atlantic. He went against his instincts, took the northern route, which was thought to be the best route in those days. He took off that morning, flew into a cloud, disappeared from the face of the earth. Who knows? If he had trusted himself, flown his own course, Max's dream might have come true. But people are going to remember the name Max Knickerbocker. I'm going to make sure of that. I swear it.
See that he gets his medications at 6.
Where's Henry? What's wrong?
Jonathan.
What's wrong?
Too bad your grandpa didn't invent a mechanical heart. Sure would come in handy now. Want to pour me some of that? Oh, boy. Easy does it. Thank you. That's the bee's knees. You can't beat warm buttermilk. Hey, Jonathan. What if I told you I wasn't going to be around much longer?
What do you mean? Sure you are.
Listen. Max was my best friend. Greatest man I ever knew. You know, he came up with some inventions that even I thought were nuts. I never thought it'd be worth building. But when I realized how little time I had left, I had to try it. For Max.
Build what?
Max called it the Time Traveler.
You mean those blueprints I saw?
According to your grandpa's notes, I figured out that exactly 7:30 tomorrow morning, there'll be the right opening in time. Just a crack. Comes only once. If it closes before you can return, Max said a man could vanish forever. Tomorrow, Jonathan, I was going to try to go back in time. Save Max's life.
Can you really save Max?
I don't know. I was going to test the machine today. It's all set to go. Now we'll never know.
But I can help you.
No, Jonathan. That machine is untested. Anything could happen.
continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
Don't drink the prophet. Put that back. What do you think you're doing here? Who's this kid? I don't know, but he almost made me crash. Hey, hey! I catch you trespassing again, I'm going to turn you over to the cops. You hear me? Hey, son? Would you fix that sign for me, please? The kid? The sign. Thanks. Hey, that's quite a get-up you got on there. What's the matter? You never seen a filling station before?
Not one this old.
Oh, it's just open.
Did you see that car?
Sure did.
Greenfield hasn't been built yet?
Greenfield's a swamp.
I go to school there.
You go to school in a swamp? You're out of your mind. What in the world is going on here? And what do you want, anyway?
I'm trying to find my grandfather. He is near here.
Well, what do you want from me? Try the telephone. Door up. Yes, sir.
Leesville is still that way, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I think your phone's broken.
My phone? Oh, not. That's a joke.
quarter pounder, please.
Quarter pound of what?
A hamburger.
Oh, we don't sell hamburgers here.
This is McDonald's, isn't it?
Yeah, this is McDonald's.
I thought you specialized in hamburgers.
A joint that specializes just in hamburgers. You'd have to sell 1 billion of them. Now look, Sonny, the only thing I got here that you can eat right now is chewing gum.
Okay. Can I have sugar-free?
Say again?
I said, can I have sugar-free?
You're lucky to be getting the gum. Well, why should I give you sugar-free?
Why not?
Why should I?
I've got money.
Well, if you got money, why are you asking for sugar-free?
What's the commotion? Hello, son.
You're not going to believe this, kid. Now go ahead, ask her.
He gave me gum, and I asked for sugar-free. I've got money.
Well, if you've got money, why are you asking for sugar-free?
That's what I've been trying to figure out.
No, I want gum with no sugar.
Gum with no sugar? That's a laugh. Run along, Sonny.
Gum with no sugar. They're for fat people. Ha! Hey, what a great idea.
Kid.
You know Max Knickerbocker?
Who?
He flies planes. Max Knickerbocker. I thought everyone knew.
Never heard of the guy. Now, if you ain't buying nothing, beat it.
I'll have that one, and one of these. Oh, and this newspaper, too.
As long as you got the dough.
Is $1 enough?
It ought to be. That comes to a grand total of 17 cents. You ain't from around here, are you?
No, I'm kind of new here.
Hey, kid, I do know someone out at the Stone Mill Farm who fools around with airplanes. Maybe he knows this guy you're looking for.
Really? How do you get there?
Straight out this road, just a few miles. Can't miss it.
Thanks. Are you all right?
I'll be darned. The thing flew. I got to work on that landing, though. Oh.
Do you need any help?
No, I'm fine.
Over to your left, there's a branch under your other foot.
Ah, yeah, thanks. I got it now. Oh! I got to do something about that tree, too. Oh.
Are you sure you're okay?
Me? Yeah. I'm fine. My name's Max Knickerbocker. Who are you?
Jonathan Nick.
How about that? Almost the same last name as mine. You, from around here?
Well, yeah, well, not exactly from around here.
Yeah? Where are you from, exactly?
Well,
You one of those boys from the Plainfield Orphanage? I know most of those kids, but I've never seen you before. That's okay. That'll be your secret. You don't have to tell me. Well, Mr. Nix, what can I do to repay your expert assistance and get me out of my precarious situation there? How about a big breakfast?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought. French toast, bacon, lots of syrup, okay? Have you ever been around here before?
No.
Well, anyway, let's go. I'm starved.
What about that?
Well, it's as good a place for it as any.
I still can't figure out how it got in here. Both doors were locked. This is extremely weird.
Hey, Finch.
Yeah?
Look at the day on this.
Where'd you get this?
Kid came to the newsstand yesterday, and he paid for some candy with it.
A kid? What'd this kid look like?
11 years old, brown hair. He was dressed funny.
Yeah, I think I saw him out by my landing strip yesterday. Wilson almost came down right on top of it.
This gotta be a phony.
Yeah, if that's counterfeit, I want to shake the hands of the engraver and go right into business with him. No, that's the real McCoy, all right. And this is no ordinary machine. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
Those gauges, these gears, that bill, they've all got one thing in common. Time! And I ain't talking no clock. We may have just stumbled onto the find of the century.
I think I lost you.
Yeah, I can't believe it myself, but if this thing is what I think it is, why, we'd know the results of horse races, fights, anything before it happened. Do you know what kind of dough I'm talking about?
That's impossible.
Oh. Now look, it's got a keyhole. That means there's got to be a key. And we know who's got it.
Well, my wife is still asleep. So I get hers. Now, that was an act of genius. Someone actually invented French toast. Why didn't I think of that?
My dad never cooks. He's too busy.
Why not? What's he too busy doing?
He works for the president.
Really? He works for Coolidge?
Who?
Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge, the president.
All right, President Coolidge.
I'll be right back.
Well, Sergeant Leary, have I been a menace to the public again?
I'm looking for someone.
Good guy or bad?
The kid. I hear he's looking for you.
What would a kid be looking for me for? What'd he do?
I ask the questions. You hiding the kid? Knickerbocker, I want to nail you one of these days. Me and Finch don't take kindly to you telling these pilots not to fly for us.
I'd tell any pilots to stay away from your rackets, Leary.
If you're hiding that kid, I'm going to get you for harboring a felon.
Felon, huh? He sounds dangerous. I'll keep my eyes open.
You do that.
Well, from the way you polished off 6 pieces of French toast, a guy could get the impression you hadn't eaten in a couple days. It's none of my business, but that was the cops looking for you. I didn't tell them anything. You don't seem like the criminal type to me. Look, if you need a place to stay for a couple days, you're welcome to stay here.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, I got work to do over at my shop, so you play around outside, okay?
Are you working on your plane?
How do you know I have a plane?
That thing you flew this morning.
Oh, that was my gyrocopter. No, I'm going to leave that lay. You interested in stuff like that?
Yeah.
Come on, if we get out of here soon enough, we'll get out of doing the dishes.
I heard that.
Jonathan, I want you to meet my wife, Helen. Helen, this is Jonathan. And if it's okay, he's going to spend a couple days with us.
Pleased to meet you.
Jonathan, I want you to meet our baby. I say it's going to be a boy.
It is.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, Doctor. Now that you've met the entire family, it's really bad form to ask a guest to do dishes.
Go on.
Max. Who is Jonathan? Is he another boy from Plainfield?
Oh, I don't know about this one. I think he's all right, though. I think he just needs a place to think for a couple days. What do you say?
What do I always say?
You always say, Max, you're a pain in the neck. But I loves you. Thanks. What about his clothes? We still got something upstairs that he could wear?
In the trunk.
This is where Helen stored my clothes from when I was a kid. I can't believe they dressed you like that. Those are the brightest colored clothes I've ever seen.
My mom washes with liquid blue shimmer.
Yeah.
What's this?
That's the smallest radio in the world. That's a present for Helen after the baby's born.
Wow, it's so cool. So little.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Radio technology is just advancing so rapidly. What are you doing?
I'm trying to turn it on.
It's a snuff box.
What's that?
That's the radio.
That's the radio? It's gigantic.
There's no smaller radio made.
How do you take it to the beach?
Who takes a radio to the beach?
Everyone will one of these days.
I got a Japanese friend says the same thing. Come on, I want to get you dressed. Here. Try these. What's wrong?
They're so small.
They're perfect. I used to wear them when I was little.
You must have been pretty little.
Look at this. These are 3 mint gold coins from the Civil War that I got from my grandfather. I've been saving them to give to my grandson.
There you go. Okay, follow me if you can.
Cooling system I'm working on for aircraft engines. Uses a liquid that doesn't freeze or boil.
What's this?
It's my gyro directional indicator. That is going to revolutionize air navigation. I just put one in my plane.
What's this?
That is a flying automobile. In 20 years, every family is going to have one of them. What do you think?
I don't know about that.
Oh, skeptic, huh? Come here. Take a look at this. All right, take a guess. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
It's the ultimate form of travel. Have you ever thought of traveling through time, Jonathan? Going forward or backwards to any date?
Well, actually...
Just a theory, I know. I mean, some of the things are not even invented yet, but I believe it would be possible.
If you could go back in time, could you change things?
I've thought about that more than you could know. It could be great. But if you change something in the past, it changes the present. And it could be good or it could be bad. No one knows. You're an unusual boy. Do you really understand all this?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you something. You're about to see something few men have ever seen. Sit in it?
Can I?
Yeah. Up here. make a heck of a pilot.
As good as you?
Better.
How do you steer?
See that stick there? Pull it back, you go up. Push the pedals, you go side to side. She'll steer herself. There's nothing like her. I quit my job delivering the airmail so my partner and I could go in the flying business, and we built the Blue Yonder from scratch. And now I'm going to take her across the Atlantic. Does that sound crazy?
No.
It does to me sometime. But I got to do it. I got to make it across.
Who's the new pilot?
My replacement. Come say hello. I was just talking about you.
You were an ace in the Great War, am I right? What's your name?
Jonathan.
Well, put her there, Jonathan. Ever have warm buttermilk? It's a bee's knees.
Henry?
Doesn't miss a thing, does he? Jonathan helped me out of a rather embarrassing landing this morning.
Uh-huh. Well, we still ought to put a bit more weight in before you take the Yonder up for the load test.
Well, hop in, Coob. I knew you'd come in handy for something.
You couldn't get me up in one of these things for all the free buttermilk in the world. There's got to be something we can throw in.
Jonathan, have you ever flown before?
Once in 747.
What's that?
Well, I mean, never in one of these before.
Well, that's the best reason to try it.
Oh, got nothing to worry about. Max is a great pilot.
I know. Someone told me that before.
Hey, you're wearing my lucky scarf.
Now remember, she's going to be a bit sluggish on takeoff. She's carrying close to 80% maximum weight. Now when you get her up, circle around and bring her right back in. I want to check the struts for stress. Buckle that belt. Mixture rich?
Mixture rich.
Throttle crack?
Throttle crack.
Mags off?
Mags off.
Contact.
Contact.
down. Thought I was going to fall out or something.
You do that all the time.
That was the last flight test. We recheck the engine. If the tailwind's good.
Paris on the 18th!
Helen, our son's going to be proud of his father.
I just want him to have a father.
Why do you have to go in 2 days?
Because there are lots of pilots trying to make it first. When the tailwind's right, I gotta fly.
What if someone makes it before you? Will you still go?
And not much point if it's already been done.
Please, just wait until after the 20th. You've got to.
The 20th, why?
Because that's when...
Excuse me. Jonathan, don't you think it's time you told me what you've been holding back? I can understand. I went through a lot as a kid.